Hey friends, I want to share with you a practice that I feel is really helpful if you're experiencing fear or anxiety. We're in the midst of eclipse season, and that can oftentimes stir up a sense of unsettledness because things can rapidly shift and change. And even if you're not experiencing any of that necessarily in your own personal life, the energy around us can feel very unsettled or just angsty. And so we're, collective beings and we feed off each other. And so oftentimes I'll notice after being maybe in a public place that all of a sudden now I'm feeling anxious. And so this is a great practice to return to, whether you're experiencing your own fear about the unknown or some changes that are coming up, or you're just feeling the collective kind of anxiety and angst that can happen. So you're going to need some essential oils for this practice if you like essential oils. And if you're not a fan of essential oils, you can do this practice with your touch. For me, I prefer the tree oils for this practice. So those are oils like spruce, fir, cedarwood, anything like that. But if you have another oil that you just really think is an ally for you during fear and anxiety, use that. There's no wrong way to do this practice. You're going to take your oil and you'll drop a few drops into the palm of your hand, and then you'll rub your palms together. And I like to smell just so I can take in the fragrance. And then I'm going to stand up and show you, but we'll put one hand right above the pubic bone and one hand right at the sacrum. And you're just going to cradle your pelvis. And then take some long, deep breaths. And if you can, close your eyes as I guide you through this practice. And as you start to presence and ground yourself, feel your hands cradling the root of your body. And take nice deep breaths into your hands. Call all of your energy back to you. Call the energy that's in the past, that might be ruminating about choices that you made, storylines. Call all of the energy that's in the future back, that might be in worrying or feeling any anxiety about what's going to happen. Call any energy back that's still in conversation or interaction with others, or is still working on whatever it is that you've just left. I want you to imagine that you're like the trunk of a tree with deep roots grounding you into the earth. Like your spine could be that trunk of the tree and your legs and feet like roots. And with every breath in, draw your breath up the length of your spine. And with every breath out, let your energy ground and settle. Breathing in, breathing out. Feeling yourself orienting to this moment, to the feeling of your hands, the feeling of your breath moving in and out, the smell that might linger of any of an oil that you used, or any smells in the air of wherever you're sitting. Allow your mind to meet your body. And give yourself permission to be fully here. Stay as long as you like, friends, in this practice. Maybe you only have time for a minute. Maybe you have time for 5 minutes. Whenever you feel ready to exit, I just like to take a deep breath and maybe say something like, I trust myself in this moment, or all of me is ready for the next thing, or something that feels like it allows you to access your wisdom and your guidance in this moment, which is when we're present, we always have the access to whatever it is that we need. So it's so important when we feel that pull of anxiety or fear to come back to this moment, to attune to what's happening within us, and to open to it. These times are really calling us to open to ourselves in a really profound way, even in the midst of not knowing, even in the midst of not always having answers, but really just allowing ourselves to trust that we do know what to do in each moment. So I hope this practice really serves you and can support you during these times. Blessings, friends.